the Specialized Levo R. It's the bike that no one asked for. That sounds like a harsh thing straight to say from the off, but when Specialized told us this was coming, it was such a curveball. It was like, that's the bike that we've seen no demand for, because it's a bike that didn't exist. Now, take everything I've just said and remember that Specialized made the Enduro before Enduro racing was a thing. So they're always a bit ahead of the times. With all that being said, no one's ever asked us for a full travel trail bike. Is it like a downcountry bike? I don't really know, but it's full power, 840 watt hour battery in there. So it's a big battery, but it's 29-inch wheels, 140mm, 130mm. So when they told us the concept, I was like, well, that's weird, we're not really sure about that. When I saw the bike, I can actually start to see a use case for it. So we brought it to Chicksands, because actually I think for every bike, there's someone that shouldn't buy it, and there's someone that should. And my first thought when I saw the bike was, this is a south of the country trail centre bike. I'm pigeonholing it massively there, but what I started thinking was Chicksands, Woburn, Swinley, those places where you don't need a 160mm, 150mm travel bike, but you're absolutely going to make the most of a big motor. So yeah, the motor's had the update, so that's 105 newton meters, 810 watts, if I've got that right off the top of my head, so much more powerful now. Big battery, but lightweight build kit, 36 SL fork, 130mm travel, but still a Genie shock. I think I'm going to like it, and I think, it sounds weird saying I think I'm going to be surprised by it, but I'm already surprised that I want to ride it, because when I first heard about the concept, I wasn't so sure. So let's give it a whirl and see what it's like. We've got a little short window before the rain goes crazy. We're going to ride this new Levo R Expert and we're going to see what it's like. We brought it to Chicksands Bike Park and I bought it too, single track. And give it a whirl, because I think on paper a track like this, lots of really nice rolling berms, super flowy, it's going to be perfect for something a little bit more nimble than your usual 160mm, 150mm bike, like the Levo 4 and the Valor and all those kind of normal bikes. So this, honestly, one run down, I can see why Specialized made this bike. It might look so similar to the Levo, and in lots of ways it absolutely is. Big motor, big battery. You see the silhouettes of from afar and they look nigh on identical, but this ride's so different. I'm more surprised than I expected to be. It's a beauty. It's wicked. This is a nimble e-bike with an 840 watt-hour battery. Quite honestly, it might not be the most exciting to look at. It might not be the most exciting on paper, but that is one of the most exciting e-bikes I've ever ridden. And don't get me wrong, if you ride big tracks, ride it like a downhill bike, this isn't the bike for you. But if you ride trail centres, little single tracks with nice berms and rollers, this beats the Levo and any other longer travel e-bike all day long. I might do a slower lap and take stock of what's been made here. I think as mountain bikers, everyone, and I include myself in that, very much so, everyone is guilty of buying a bike that it's got too much travel because they dream of doing big bike days. That's me, all over. I'm riding a 180mm, 170mm bike as my daily driver. 100% of my riding does not need that bike, but I want it. Whereas this bike has been made for what people should buy. I should have a 140, 130 mil trail bike. I should probably have a 140 mil, 130 mil e-bike. But the big question then, what I should and what I would buy might be different. I found out everything I needed to know about this bike in the first 2 or 3 corners, and then it took me about 10 minutes to try and explain it. It's really good. I never thought a full fat e-bike with a big battery could feel that nimble. And it is nimble for an e-bike. Maybe I'll add that caveat in. It's really good. The stack up of all these individual ingredients they've put together, like frame, 29-inch wheels, trail tyres, motive brakes, T-type drivetrain, 36 forks, short travel, all make this bike, the corners like a beauty, rolls really well. If this is the sort of trail centre riding that you do, you don't need a bigger travel e-bike. You need something like this. The crazy thing is, this is a new genre. No one makes a short travel full fat e-bike until right now. They've made their own genre, like they did with the Enduro, like they've done with so many bikes in the past. The big S kind of decide what they want to do, make it, and then it's up to you whether you want one or not. It's up to you whether you think that suits your riding. But I would say, if you're going to do trail centres and you want to do more of them, this is brilliant. What I would like to do, and a bit I whittled on about, is do I think this is as capable as a Levo on some of the steeper tracks that I would normally associate with that kind of mid-travel e-bike, Levo Valor? Honestly, I don't know. Down there, it felt perfectly capable. It came nowhere near the limit of the bike. It needs to be put through its paces at a bigger hill, rut tracks, lone tracks, rocks, roots, and see what it can actually do. Honestly, I know I kind of preempted my surprise. I'm more surprised than I thought I was going to be. That's the surprise. And that's the Levo R, a bananas bike, because it's actually much better than the concept that initially appears. It's good. I found everything I needed to know on that first run. I struggled to say it quick enough. I was like, this is really good.